I am Dracula.
Dracula. Dracula is literally translated in Gaelic as Dracula, meaning bad blood. Bram Stoker's 1897 novel is about how Count Dracula tries to go from Transylvania to England in order to spread the undead curse. Oh, and don't forget about the group ready to stop him, that's led by the Professor Abraham von Helsing. Bram Stoker was inspired to write Dracula after hearing some Romanian folklore that had been floating around for centuries. The Count was influenced by one of the best-known figures of Romanian history, who is none other than Vlad Dracula, who goes by the more known name as Vlad Tepes or Vlad the Impaler. Although Bram Stoker's Dracula is not the first vampire, nor does he have the first movie, but because of Dracula's popularity, he has paved the way for many interpretations of vampires. Focusing on movies a little bit more specific to the Count himself, we have a list coming out in 1931 titled Dracula, which is the first Dracula movie. Then, my personal favorite, out in 1992, is Bram Stoker's Dracula. And there are very many more movies that came out with the Dracula-specific theme, and some with a less serious theme, like Dracula, Dead and Loving It. And there are so many movies out with Dracula-specific themes, but now to focus on the vampire-specific themes, like the 1994 Interview with a Vampire and the sequel, Queen of the Damned. I love those two movies. Moving right along to Let the Right One In, Blade, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and even A Little Vampire, which is actually a pretty good movie if you can find it not on VHS, which is very hard to do. So with all the movies and novels we are given, we kind of adore Dracula in a sense. Religion, lifestyle, fashion, ideals come from the vampiric way. With all the books and stories we have, do you think vampires are real? Or is it just fantasy? Let me know in the comments below. So I hope So I hope you've enjoyed that really short history of Dracula and a couple of movies to reference off of Dracula for your movie-loving taste. And now it's time to end the video with the same two things we all know so very well, and that is one, to tell you about the movie of the day, and the movie of the day is When Good Ghouls Go Bad. This 2001 family/comedy/spoopy movie was based off an R.L. Stine story. Even though this is a made-for-TV movie, it's pretty good. I was skeptical at first when I picked it up on VHS, and boy, the title of this movie didn't help. The title has nothing to do with the actual movie. Maybe with the small subplot with Curtis Danko, who you think is evil. I don't know. Anyways, this town is afraid of Halloween because they think some kid, Curtis Danko, is going to kill them all. As silly as this movie sounds, I really enjoy it, and I try to watch it every spoopy season. And number 2, where we get to open another day, which is already opening. We got candy and a notepad, which is what I'm really excited about. So I'm going to eat my candy and my notepad. You guys should like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you tomorrow for another spooky video. Bye!